Greetings everybody, welcome to another Fwoosh video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3A Toys Adventure Kartel Golden Dolphin figure. So the name of the figure is the Golden Dolphin, the line is the Adventure Kartel by Ashley Wood and 3A Toys. Now what we're looking at right now, of course, is the great big brown shipper box. Every 3A toy, well, comes packed in, comes shipped in. These big old giant cardboard boxes. Custom scaled, custom sized, just to fit 3A figures. So, inside the box, let's get this guy open here, is the Golden Dolphin's art box, or so it is known. And this, of course, is the box with all the fancy Ashley Wood artwork. And what we're seeing here is a picture of the Golden Dolphin in action, evidently, and it looks pretty cool. And on the side we've got some more artwork, and I love the saying here, stop thinking, use your fists. Evidently that is the Golden Dolphin's motto. And on the back it's the same image again, only a little bit larger, and there we go. So inside the box, the Golden Dolphin awaits, and I'm going to get this guy open, and we're going to see what he is all about. So sit tight and stay tuned. So here is the Golden Dolphin out of the packaging, and he looks pretty darn cool, I think. It's a really interesting design. I mean, he's wearing a dolphin's head on his head. In fact, how about we just get a close-up of that right off the bat here. It's a unique design, to say the least. He's got this kind of smirk on his face. I really love the look on his face. It's like this confident, like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, I'm gonna handle you kind of look. And then the dolphin, I mean, it almost, the way the weathering, the paint ran, it almost looks like the dolphin is crying. The comic that he comes with, it sort of indicates that maybe this is an actual dolphin head that he's wearing, and there's some, sculpted stitching on the back of it so he can wear the dolphin's head as a hat. It's just such a random kind of design, but it's awesome too. And his t-shirt reads, I mean, there's a picture of a zombie's head, and crash test anus, zomb for dinner. Evidently it's a zombie's head on a plate, which is, that's neat. And if we pan down a little bit, what makes this guy interesting, well, I mean, aside from the dolphin head, is his left hand here. It looks like some kind of robotic metallic hand, and all the fingers are individually articulated. There's a lot of articulation going on there. The thumb, everything, and each finger is on kind of like a ball joint that you can see when he's got his hand open. So that is kind of neat. Usually the Adventure Kartel figures all comes with hands like this guy. It's just a sculpted hand in a fixed pose, but here we have a articulated, kind of robotic looking hand. And evidently Peppermint Grove, his sister, has the same kind of hand, but for her it's a right hand. So I guess it runs in the family or something. So that is kind of neat for the Golden Dolphin. And as we pan down, his pants look really cool. Whoops, went the wrong way there. New camera, getting used to it. There's that kind of bondage pattern to it. There's zippers all over the place. The zippers do actually work, but it takes a little bit of work to get them to work. So be aware of that. And the suspenders appear to be real functioning suspenders. I think if you wanted to, you could rearrange this so it actually does function as a real pair of suspenders. I like them kind of dangling where they are though, so that's where I'm going to leave them. And then getting a look at his boots. His boots do look really cool. They're weathered in a nice kind of convincing way. There's all this grime and grit all over them, and it's got each boot has real laces. Let's see if I can get this zipper up a little bit so we can get a better look at it. Hey, we can. So yeah, the boots are actually laced. That is kind of crazy. And then the tread underneath too is totally realistic. So the design here is really, really awesome. He's definitely one of the more unique looking figures to come out of 3A in a while. And that is kind of saying something, because Ashley Wood definitely likes his kind of unique concepts here, even though there is a lot of repetition within the Adventure Kartel line. The Dolphin here is a unique offering, and he's a lot of fun. And in terms of articulation, he's articulated out the wazoo. He is highly articulated. So, I mean, his hands and arms have a great range of motion. You can see he's got double elbows. There's pretty much nothing that no pose that he can't get into. His head is on a ball joint that has a really great large range of motion. It can spin all the way around. He's got an ab joint here. Good range of motion there. And the soft good clothing, 3A, of course, this is their forte, especially when it comes to 12-inch figures like this. And the clothing is just great. The pants don't really restrict anything. He's got a full range of motion here. Well, I guess to do a split, they do restrict him a little bit. That's the best that he can do. But the knees are totally functional. And even with the boots on, there is a little bit of articulation there. The boots are made of a softer kind of material. It's like a faux leather that allows for a pretty good range of motion. So that's the Golden Dolphin. Now I'm going to grab the UK TK for a second here. So we can do a comparison, because they're like the plaid pants buddies, these two, even though they come from two totally different lines and two totally different universes within the 3A. The UK TK, of course, comes from the Pop Bot world, and then the Golden Dolphin is part of the Adventure Kartel. So when I first saw the UK TK pants, I assumed they were just the same pants as the Golden Dolphin, since he did follow the Golden Dolphin's release. But the only thing that's the same is the pattern, is the plaid pattern. Other than that, both pants are totally different from one another. So that is kind of neat to see too. So there isn't as much redundancy there as I thought there would be. And they look kind of cool together. I mean, I think, in my 3A world, there is no separate universes. Everything occupies the same. So in my 3A world, these two hang out, because why not? But the Dolphin also, before I forget, comes with a swappable right hand, a fist. And that can be added just by tugging on that thing. And sometimes the joint comes with the hand. Let's see if I can get this thing out. Okay, that took a little bit of doing. Then the joint just goes back in there. And then the fist can just be hopefully popped on easily. There we go. So not that easily. So yeah, so there's that fist from, I guess, his slogan on the box. And of course you can make a fist with his robotic hand too. There, now he looks like he's dancing. La la la, I'm the Golden Dolphin. Hear me roar. But yeah, that is the Golden Dolphin from 3A Toys. I think this is one of the cooler figures to come from them in a long time. And it's not a brand new figure, I think. It's new to me, but it's not brand new. He came out, I think it was sometime last year in 2013. But I took a little bit of a break from 12-inch scale Adventure Kartel figures and just got back into them recently. And this guy was one of my first acquisitions that I took the time to hunt down in the secondary market. So that is the Golden Dolphin. Let's get another close-up on that head, just because it is so darn cool and unique. God, I love that. I just love it. Yeah, I'm the Golden Dolphin. Put up your dukes. So Let me know what you think about this guy. He was just released recently in a 6-inch scale too. This is the 12-inch scale once again, but he has been recently released in the 6-inch scale in that big retailer exclusive Adventure Kartel box set that's full of something like 14 6-inch figures, and he was one of them. So again, I can't speak to the qualities of that figure, but this is the 12-inch one, and I think he is just awesome. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Check us out on social media and our message boards, and we will see you again very, very soon.